got another one for you. How you doing, everyone? Welcome to another game. We have, oh God, you just know it's going to be it's going to be toxic. Oh, it's going to be toxic sludge, nuclear waste level of toxicity this game. Because you've got the man Chargot playing, aka Osteo, on his most toxic main civ. It is the Incans. You know how I feel about this civ. I know the YouTube comments, sometimes you slate me, sometimes you agree with me. This civilization, it's a universal toxic civ. It just is. It just is, especially when this guy plays it. So we're going to be in for a treat this game. He's going up, though, against a big boy Harawang, a.k.a. Opti, one of the best players in the game, semi-finalist of the ESOC tournament. Sorry, no, finalist. Finalist. He came second of the ESOC Winter Championship. So these are some top boys playing right now. Let's see. He's playing as Brits, so it's a civilization he's very familiar with. Opti plays almost all of the civilizations. He's always a very greedy player as well. So we'll see how greedy he decides to be this game. We can already see... Oh, I told you it's going to be toxic. We already see an early dock go down for Inca. He's put down one house, one cancer house, and he's put down a dock with the other part of his wood. So I think they start with 400 wood. 100 and is it 80, 170? 170 for the cancer. And then he chops a little bit to put that dock down. And then, of course, he keeps on chopping for those fishing boats. So it's a fantastic build on water maps. Look at this. Oh, wow. Picking up a halberdier there as well. Corrupted Watchman. So he's it's already toxic. Look at this. We're not even 2 minutes into the game, and he's already got, look at this army, this mass of units he's already got. Hiya, it's going to be filthy. But I know you guys like the filth, don't you, you little filth bags? And that's just right, because I love the filth as well. So we'll see how many villagers he's going to start with here. And any, like Howden has shown you, they can do this kind of, this water start. Otto can do this water start. Inca can do this water start. And it's so good. It really is so good, because not only does it give you that really big initial boost to your eco at the beginning of the game, it's very scalable. It's very, very scalable. And for your opponent to beat that water, they have to invest heavily into it. But you've already invested in it at the beginning of the game, and it's paying off dividends already. Look, 3 boats already. And for about, what, 370, 400 wood? Something like that. And look out, from such an early start of the game, the dividends pays off the sooner you do it. So it's so scalable. And he's gone for 3 villagers. And interesting, because he's built a dock and he's building like 2 sets of villagers, he's getting a lot of XP on top of all of this as well. And look at he's on 600 food. He's going to be aging in the next sort of 30 seconds. And he's not even that slow, even though he's already on 18 vills. The cancer house is producing food as well. And he's already on 2 shipments. It's insane. And he's just converted another unit. Oh, hiya, this civilization. Brits tried to go and steal that treasure, but unfortunately he wasn't able to. So interesting, he shipped this card second. American Allies, you don't normally see that. You normally see that as a late game shipment, because there's a couple of useful techs in the late game. But it can be used to rush, and that looks like exactly what he's going to be doing. So the Royal Embassy wagon is already coming out. And look, like I said, he's aging up with the Elder. But fishing boats, he is so scalable. He can just keep on feeding the beast. As well as cancer houses, which are going to provide food per second. He can get boats as well. So it's like almost like there's like a triple ecosystem of booming. He's got cancers that produce resources. He's got his TC, which produces villagers. And he's got a dock, which produces boats. Oh, what a civilization this is. And to get around some of that early stuff, that early kind of, the late boom, he doesn't have to build anything. His embassy wagon, which is essentially being used as a barracks here, is already put down. So the moment he ages up, he can start making units. It's so good. It really is so good. But let's stop hogging the limelight on that toxic civilization. Let's go over to Brits, see what's going on here. We see 3 villagers. It's called Water 1 card. Straight into 700 wood. So very classic here by Opti. I like what he's doing as well. He's using these manor houses as a shield A wall of shields. Who needs walls when you've got manor houses? Like I say, manor houses are just like the most flexible house in the game. They can be used as a map pack. They can be used as a wall. They can be used to just go full boom. They're just such a flexible house. And it looks like he's going straight into 600 wood. He doesn't have a military building down yet. So he's literally max manor house booming right now. Barracks finally going down. He's got his outpost at the top of this as well. And, oh my goodness me, it's 5 minutes 30, and we have 5 Caribs out. I told you this was going to be toxic, did I not? Anyone who doesn't know what Carib's specialty is, you might look at their stats and think, oh, they're not that good. Well, look, they have this multiplier versus villagers. Where is it? Oh, okay, maybe they don't have their multiplier just yet. Is that right? They have 1.5 versus infantry. So they're basically like a short-range skirmisher, and they're used to beat villagers, basically. So I don't know if they have got their tech just yet. I thought Caribs kind of automatically have it, but I guess they have to get a tech before they get their specialty. But they kill them pretty quick anyway. No doubt we will see that tech being used at some point. The 2 war huts has come in. One looks like it's going to be used to kind of protect the water over here, and one is going to be used to kind of back up this royal embassy here. Nice. Longbows come out, and they do clean up those Carib blowgunners. But look at this. 26 vils for Inca at the moment. But he's got a very scalable eco. And I tell you what, you know, Brits is going full eco right now. He's only on 28 vils. So, I mean, again, his is scalable up to a degree. So once he... Look at that. There's just 4 villagers right there. 4 villagers incoming right there. On top of that, 4 villagers is being sent as well. So, you know, hold this space. What, you know, just what his villager count is about to do. It's about to get huge. The problem is with Brits, it's scalable up till all of his manor houses are built. Once all of his manor houses are built, he's only got a single TC from then on. Whilst Inca is much more scalable. But Brits will be better early on. But we'll see. We'll see. And like I said, look at this. Already 37. You blink. It's 7 minutes of the game. He's on 37 villagers. What? He was on 28 a second ago. Ho. Brits looking pretty strong. Look, another two coming down now. And look at this wall. Look at this. Longbows can just sit behind this wall here of manor houses. Oh, isn't it just beautiful? Look at this. He's actually building a wall as well off the back of that, just to finish off the job. He wants to protect all of these livestock. Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful play there by Opti. I love this. Carib blowgunners on guard mode. Look at them walk. Look at that. Those Carib didgeridoo blowguns are not going to protect you from guns. So 41 villagers at 8 minutes. 41 villagers at 8 minutes. But Inca are on 39 as well. Don't forget, they got canter houses. That's basically, 5 canters. Let's say that's 4 villagers. He's on 44 villagers now as well. In comes that Carib blowgunner tech. There it is. Now this is why it's toxic, because Carib blowgunners have a 2 multiplier versus villagers. It is filthy. Filthy. Oh. And like I said, it's only going to get more scalable. Chincha Brewing coming in. That's gonna make these canter houses insane. Oh, on top of this, he's getting Hanseatic League as well from the House of Vaza. That's going to be another 4 villagers for 4 torps. Oh my God, this civilization, it just leaves a disgusting taste in the back of my mouth. No dick jokes. Hiya. Carib blowgunners are out. Gonna have to start mixing in some other bits and bobs though. But for the moment, Brits are okay here. Once he's gonna find his timing. This is what he wants to do. He wants to boom really heavy, find his timing, and then once he can push out, the rest of his eco can push out onto the map as well. He's got double mines here. He's got plenty of trees left. He's got plenty of food left. So he's still going to be happy here till around the 12-minute, 13-minute mark. And that's going to be when he wants to push out. Look, Gillnet's coming in now. More Carib blowgunners. He's even, on top of all of this, he even has his community plaza producing a small trickle of wood, 0.81 wood per second. Basically a villager, a very strong villager, almost a villager and a half. Or 1.1, 1.2 villagers. So it's just everything. He's finding every possible eco-resource, and he's utilizing it. Because Inca can do that. Do I hate Inca? Yes, I do. Is it obvious? Yes, it is. But I can't take away from this man, Osteo. He knows what he's doing with his civilization, and he knows his build orders. These Carib blowgunners trying to sneak in here, but unfortunately, you can't get past this invisible black wall, my friends. You are at the edge of the world. Starting to make some chinchorras, which I know I keep saying this word, but they're a toxic unit on top of everything else. More text using all of the text from the Caribs now as well. Getting tar kilns, that helps it. I believe that's no, that one's the unit cost. I think tar kilns increases unit HP maybe. But yeah, look at this, 54 villagers plus Chincha Brewing, and he's on max houses. So he's essentially got 11 villagers on top of all of this. And look at this, he's just dropping off a load of Carib blowgunners onto his side of the map, picking them back up again. Tapsy! Beautiful play, kills a couple of villagers there. Oh, so basically on 65 villagers. You can argue it's on 65 villagers, while Brits are on 42. And he said, do you know what? I've had enough of your nonsense. I'm in age 3 now. I'm 2k score up. I've got veterancy on my musketeers and my longbows, and I'm going to just go push your base. Like I said, he has that timing. Carib blowgunner's been a nuisance, killing more villagers. Minutemen are going to come out and try and put a stop to that nonsense. He's even got his explorer in there as well. He said, I've had enough. He's even missing his forward base here as well. He just wants to go straight for the throat. He wants to cut it off from the source. And that's exactly what Opti's going to be doing. 41 villagers. He's losing villagers. These Carib blowgunners are being a pain in the backside. And not the good kind. Hey! More war huts going down. That's going to be just to try and turtle hard here. He's bringing back some of his boats. His Chinchorras want a piece of the action. But he doesn't actually have that many units right now. Because this is classic Osteo. He just rather raid with all of his units than defend his base. He's got units coming in from everywhere. But there's not going to be enough there to defend this. Making some Chimu runners. Oh, it looks like the TC's going to go down. No, he decides to shoot. No, take down the TC, bruh. Coldstream Guards is coming in. That's going to buff these Musketeers. Look at the stats on these bad boys now. It's perfect timing that these come in. More raiding with the Caribs down here. Oh no, they're going to do so much damage. Vaza troops coming in now. He's really just getting any resource he can, and this is what he does so well. More Musketeers coming in, though. He's making lots of jungle bowmen to try and counter all of this. The Chinchorras, he's baiting them in to get the Chinchorras able to get a couple of shots off. And these guys, oh god, they had that forward shot attack. All of those villagers go down there. Musketeers going down to try and protect and trying to keep an eye on everything. Jungle Bowman being a nuisance. He's still taking down the TC. Oh, no, he's not taking down that TC. The Longbows are trying to do some work here, but they're going to get caught between TC fire, double war hut, Chinchorras shots. Oh, no. How does he do this? Is he going to be able to defend that TC? Opti's not. No, Opti, go for the TC. Not like this, Opti. Scores are still really close, but it looks like he's going to be able to hold on. He's repairing the TC now as well. Oh, God. That taste in my throat is getting worse and worse. It's like a big sour bomb just right in the back of your throat. So disgusting. Again, baiting in his units to let the Chinchorras do some work. More Carib blowgunners coming in. He's trying to get an outpost down. Another villager goes down. He's on 40 villagers. These Carib... Another villager goes down. These Carib blowgunners. I told you it's toxic. I told you. I told you. And even though Brits went for a full mana boom, Inca were able to keep up with the boom on top of raiding with units. He was able to apply pressure whilst keeping up with the boom. This civilization is insane.
Yes.
Opti still got a decent He's still got a decent kind of macro of resources here. He really needs to keep a hold of this mine and this herd over here. Got Chincharath ensuring no silly business goes on there. No docks being put down or outposts. He's got his map control is really, really good. But, you know, if Opti can just deal with this Royal Embassy, it's causing such a problem. Opti does see it, and Royal Embassies don't have a lot of HP. So, you know, okay, to be fair, that has 2,500, which is more than a barracks, I think. But if he can take that down, then that should stop the constant Carib blowgunner pressure. He's sieging down cancer houses. There goes one villager. Equivalency. We got another villager equivalency here. It's just so insane. Just resources from everywhere. Trying to take down some Torps, but the Vaza troops are going to try and protect them. More musketeers coming in. He's kind of mixing in some hussars, longbows, musketeers now. I think longbows is a good shout here. Falconets is always risky. Carib blowgunners do a really good job versus musketeers. They have bonuses versus the skirmishers. Bonuses versus the musketeers. All infantry, I believe. Okay. Opti's doing a good job here, sieging down lots of cancer houses. That's a very safe kind of option. He doesn't want to dive in and make the same mistake twice. So he's just playing this methodically, playing it slowly. But like I said, doing that versus Opti, it always feels bad because, look, he doesn't even care about it. He doesn't need these cancers. He says, you can take them down because I'll just rebuild them back. That's not the only eco I need, baby. And he's just going to dive in and just go for him. It's just insane how he pulls it off. Carib blowgunners coming out again, but there's a lot of musketeers there to cover everyone. So again, take down that Royal Embassy. He should be okay, but he's coming in to protect it. That's exactly where he's going. The Royal Embassy does go down. Another TC going down for Opti. And now this is looking really good for him. Look at all of the damage he's doing to these cancers. 43 vills. He's shipping 8 villagers, though. That's going to bounce him right back up to 51. He needs to secure the map better. That town center is a really good job of doing so if he can get it built. But oh no, now it's going to get sieged down. It should go up. Now going for the TC. Hussar's coming back. More villagers going down to Jungle Bowman, though. He's back down to 49, 48. He can't catch a break. Oh, 47. They're one-hitting villagers. Oh, goodness me. Oh, no, goodness me. Do they have bonuses versus villagers or something? They do. Sorry, I forgot. The Carib blowgunner villager tech works for all skirmishers. So they get a bonus damage versus 2 multiplied. Don't forget poison works on top of that as well. Oh, God. Jungle boat. Oh, yeah. There goes that taste in my mouth again. But Opti, he sacrificed a lot because look at Opti has completely destroyed his base. And Osseo seems to be fine with that. Putting a fort down now. 46 villagers. The 2 Falconets are finally coming in. He is 2 TC booming now. These Vaza troops coming in. Do they have bonuses versus villagers? No, they don't. Because they count as natives, I believe. Opti on 51 villagers. He's on the north side. Look at this. He's on North Sentinel Island over here. You do not cross this path and go to North Sentinel Island because these things will mess you up. He's got the Vaza tech here as well. If he wants to get that natives, he's got 2 mines. This is where all of his cancer houses are being rebuilt. And these are literally the definition as safe as houses. Safe as houses, bruv. Because there's no way Opti's getting over this side of the map. So he's almost back up to full pop. Again, max canchers. They're essentially one villager each. And he's on 51 villagers. So essentially, when he gets max houses, he'll be back up to, what, 65 vils or so? 62 vils? Still has that community plaza, which is producing 0.81 wood per second. So essentially, he's been one villager, one very strong villager with all the max upgrades done on wood for the entirety of the game here. That counts for a lot. He is also in age 3, obviously. I mean, it can get more toxic, you know. We can get Monumental Architecture. We can get that card, Carreri, which is more inflicts more poison damage. We could get Harakas, which is one of the most OP units in the game. You know, we can get cancer houses producing wood. This game can get more toxic. This game is so many human right violations have been breached this game. I think I need to send this game to the UN. That's how toxic this is. I'm not even joking. I think the UN need to have a word with Talanis and the devs. Nice. Falconet's doing a good job, though, against those Chinchorras. And look, Outpost going down now. A frigate coming in as well. So it does look like Opti's trying to contest the water here. He's still 3k score up after all of the villagers he's lost. He's still 3k score up. Probably arguably took an even trade with destroying all of the stuff over here. The problem is it's very easy to get cancer houses back up. It's not easy to replace villagers. They take time. Now even making winged hussars. Hopefully we get to see more of these units when the new DLC comes out. Hopefully winged hussars will be a thing that the Polish civilization can get. That would be really cool to see. Look how many Chinchorras, though, there are now. 6 Chinchorras. He can still send 3 more as well and buff their hit points if he sends Chinchor support. And look at this. Oh, my goodness me. They're so good at killing stuff. Do squash, Dad. Wow, oh my God, the raiding gets worse with the Chimu runners. I told you, there's layers to toxicity, and there's just 1, 2, 3, 5 infinite layers of toxicness with this civilization. Chimu runners being one of them. A mill going down for Brits. 23 minutes. Still has some herds, but wants to just, you know, precautionary. Now buffing the Chinchorras as well. 47 villagers. He's losing villagers. Finally gets a TC built, though, so now we can start making more of them. 3rd TC going down for Opti. Chinchor support coming in. I think when that comes here, oh, it's just... Opti tried with the outpost, the Falconets near the sea, but he needed to keep his Falconets there. It looks like he lost his Falconets as well. Not sure how that happened. There's lots of ways it could have happened. This is Inca after all. 49 vils, 51 vils for Brits, but they don't have cancer houses. I like this card, Pioneers, being sent. He could have done with sending that a few minutes ago. These poor villagers have just been brutalized all game. Interesting. He's going for Stagecoach. Opti, the greed. He loves it. He knows how to get it. If he wants some greed, he'll get it, baby. And now he's deciding to go for Stagecoach, which I think is a really nice play. He could then leverage that into Industrial Age and send the Monopoly car, send the Trade Monopoly. Which would be pretty nice. Yeah, almost got all. Yeah, got 2. Currently got 2 TPs. Going to be getting his 3rd one down very quickly. More manor houses getting taken down, but that's going to be fine. That's going to be absolutely fine. He can rebuild them, and that's going to give him extra villagers. Finally taking down that Vaza build. That line of sight and the kind of leverage, he could use that as an outpost, as a shipment point, or to make units. Taking down just a couple of Chimu runners can be annoying, you know? Amalgamation coming in. There's still plenty of mines on the map by the looks of it. So Amalgamation is definitely still worth getting. Yeah, look, plenty of mines everywhere. So Amalgamation is a really good market tech to get right now. Now mixing in some Bolus Warriors and Jungle Bowmen. Opti needs to try and get over this side of the map. I think Opti probably knows he's really heavily over here on the north side of the map. But there's only, after the mines and the trees, there's not that much natural resources in this kind of island. So once that's kind of, after about 5 to 10 minutes of all the resources going, there's no food on here either. There's never any herds over here. So once that all goes down, there's not a lot to do over there. But it's a very good place to just to leave your CANT houses, then start putting mills down and estates. They'll be very, very safe over here. Whilst I can't say the same for Opti's villagers. He's now getting Tarkion's cavalry cuirass. Yes. Starting to mix in some hussars. They haven't got veterancy tech yet. Does have stagecoach. Has got Vaza himself. Hasn't got the Hanseatic League yet. That would be, even now, that would be nice to put down. Still can get load more manor houses as well. He's on 69 villagers. Everyone say it with me. Nice. 69. Nice. Everybody's favorite number, 69. 69. For all the kids watching, don't Google that. In fact, do Google 69. Ha-ha-ya! Not only do I give Age of Empires free tips, I give in-bed tips, baby. Let's go. Kama Sutra, Lionheart. Oh, look at this. Out of nowhere. Oh, my God. Even, like, it just feels disgusting. Like, a massive jungle bowman will do well versus Hussars because of that poison damage. That poison damage really takes its toll. And look at this. He's being sandwiched here. But these Chincharaffs, they're just going to do so much support. He's putting his pikemen into guard stance, and they're going to just look at that 50% range resist in this stance. This is going to soak up so much damage. These Bolus Warriors are going to do well versus the Hussars, as are the Chincharaffs, just getting their shots off. And there's nothing he can do. He's only got pure Musketeer now. More raiding going on. Oh, he's just a master of this hit-and-run strategy, just being everywhere at once. People accuse him of map hacks. I just think he's toxic, and he's like an evil genius. He's the only one that can do it. He's a pure evil genius. Second TC going down over here now as well. 71 vills for Opti though. Villager-wise, he's doing well, but he's actually down in score. Look, even though he's on 70 villagers, Inca are on 60 floor, plus all of their canchers, plus the community plaza, plus the Vaza torps, plus everything. No one mentioned the Geneva Convention against this guy. Even if you do, he wouldn't care. It doesn't matter to him. Going back for more. Opti trying to make more Hussars. He's trying to make longbows as well. Look at this stack of gold here. All the food is starting to run dry on the water, but plenty of gold. There's 4 whales. 16 boats that can remain alive, just constantly on gold. And look at this, just pumping units. Look at this macro right now. Both these guys at half an hour, still in H3. Opti's trying to hang on, but he's down to 67 villagers. He's getting the yeoman card in. Does he think longbows is going to be enough to save him here? Even getting the infantry breastplate as well. 26 range the longbows have now. 26 compared to 17. Absolutely insane, but it doesn't matter because jungle bowmen do so much damage. Hussars popping. But Plume Spearmen don't care. They're just going to go for the siege anyway. Boom, there goes the TC. Lots of 11 villagers inside there. They weren't gathering the entire time. And oh my goodness me, this is where Plume Spearmen just take over the game. They become so insane. And there's just no stopping them. And I think Opti knows that. And he calls the GG. What a game, though. Opti looking good for him when he was sieging this entirety of the base. But he just didn't realize, take that into consideration. He tried to get onto the water. But this island definitely saved Inca. And Inca, wow-a-wee wow. What a toxic civilization. Whoa, wow, that one has got me hot and sweaty. I can't imagine how Opti feels. Look at the villager count constantly picking away with that Carib tech all the way through the game, constant raiding. Whilst Inca, look at the scalability. Like I said, the scalability of that civilization with the canter houses as well. All resources gathered. It wasn't even close. Brits went for a full boom. It doesn't matter because Osteo just gathered more resources throughout and was able to apply the earlier pressure. What a game. What a civ. This guy's an evil genius. And Opti is one of the best players in the game. What does that tell you? Ho! I am going to get wrecked in the YouTube comments. Inca aren't that lame. Inca get crushed by this. Inca get crushed by this. Shut the hell up. This is my show, baby. No, I'm only kidding. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. And I will catch you in the next game. Peace out.